Alright, ladies and germs, welcome to the final session of Vellum, probably. I can't imagine we'll be back to this game for a long time. Maybe not like a long time, but like, you know, we'll take a bit back. We have one thing to do.
Several
Yeah, we're not
months,
ascending. We'll send the
Um,
next time we play if we decide to play again.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, they said that they're going to continue the development of the game and add shit, but
Yeah.
it would still require a good amount of time before it's ready for such a thing.
Yeah.
For my part.
Well, pick your build carefully, because we're locked in.
That's the problem.
Who the fuck knows what a good build for this shit is?
We have no fucking clue what we're looking at. And here's the thing: it's like I feel confident with green, so like that's the.
I guess I feel
Green's
confident
like-
with red. The only problem is these major bosses are usually one-on-one fights, and that's
Red scares me in this because like red, how much? I don't know if you can steal enough life.
Yeah, but you do come
for
back
red.
with your whole health bar, you know.
Yeah, you know that's a thing. It's like I think teal does okay, but teal like doesn't really do any fucking damage. And also, if you ever die, you're just gonna die again.
Yeah,
which
you're
sucks.
fucked. I think orange is pretty darn good. Orange gives you a lot to work with. It gives you a safety field with extra like resistances. And while not the most damage, it lets you deal damage without you actually dealing the damage, and a lot of it.
Yeah.
So.
The only reason I like green for this is because I just fully can disassociate and focus on dodging at times if
Yeah.
I need to.
Yeah. Yellow, I think, is fucked. Blue, I could see. If you got enough of the good blue upgrades, but you just don't get enough upgrades.
You need to get absurdly lucky because you need, it's non-optional, Abyss 2 to really hammer that damage.
I think I'm sticking with orange. Although, I kind of want to do pink. I love pink, you know, but I don't think it's gonna, like...
Pink has the same logic as blue,
Yeah.
but in a way that I think blue just does that effect better, because pink
So,
is this weird thing where...
What pink does better than blue is very simple. 2 uses of its ultimate, and it charges in 9 seconds. Teal does it faster, but pink is allowed to have a health bar, you know?
Oh, I'm not talking about teal here. I'm saying blue and pink are very similar in nature. Blue, not teal. Blue,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damage
Yeah,
over
yeah.
time one.
Yeah, blue is
Teal
a
doesn't-
30-second cooldown on its ult.
Yeah, I know,
and you
but
get
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying is-
shit for survivability based on when you click your ult. There's a lot of skills that give you like a ton of barrier, give you some
I
of your
see.
HP back.
I suppose I see that. Yeah.
That's part of
what I
I'm
was
worried
thinking when
about.
I'm like talking about it is like, the problem when I think of like pink versus blue in a boss scenario is I look at it and I'm like, well, pink has this issue of potentially wasted damage over time, depending on when you're hitting your Q. Whereas, like, blue never wastes its damage over time. It dies or it doesn't. That's all that there is to it.
Yeah. But here's I'm not like as worried about how fast we can kill it. I'm much more worried about if we can survive long enough to kill it. And I think blue does not have as much survivability as pink does in that case. Because having a Q that finalizes that quickly does offer you some pretty good upgrade options.
Blue doesn't really have any survivability that I can think of. Like,
No,
the only
it
one I
has
can really,
pretty much
like...
none.
It's got, like, I guess, like, there's some stuff that makes it when you're staying in an azure pool, you are better, but...
That's something. But, like, compare that to Atlas. Compare that to how good you get with Atlas upgrades. It's like, well...
Yeah, it's not as good as Atlas, because Atlas you can just have, and that's better.
Yeah. So I do think Atlas is pretty much a lock. But I do want to use... I'll go with Atlas. Fuck it. A lot of the upgrades I truly care about for survivability is stuff like after you get hit, if you dash, you heal like a certain amount of HP. That one fucking saved me in that last boss fight. That one was huge. Survivability is key in this.
Yeah.
We're not here going for the best time in the world or anything like that. Ookily dokily. Looks like we're hopping
I just have
on
what
in.
I just have the build that I feel the most comfortable with here.
Yep.
And it's weird because, like, Concoct is a weird left click for a one-target boss, but, like, it's just the one that I
Yeah. Should I go
feel
with Jot?
best with.
I went with Jot last time, didn't I? I have Quip. Quip's a little awkward. It does more damage, but it's slower and it has less range.
Yeah, depending on, like, what you get, you could get fucked on the range limit there, but...
But, like, this also has an AoE, which is huge. It's good for the earlier stuff.
Depending. We actually have no fucking idea. Maybe there's no enemies, and it's only bosses. Who the
I
fuck
have
knows?
to imagine there's at least some enemies.
I mean, the thing is, the Forge one, this one, was basically just single guys the whole way through. I don't know
No,
if they
it's,
really
like the giant, like, fucking turret one, like my copy Atlas turret, that one had a shit ton of goons in it.
But
Those are who were
those
killing
goons. The thing is, no, the Atlas was what was killing me. The fucking enemies were barely there. I barely registered those fuckers.
Yeah, that's because they were all kicking the shit out of me. Like, Atlas barely did anything to me. Those fuckers were wailing on me the whole
I don't
match.
know. The only times I took damage in that Atlas fight was when the Atlas fucking two-shot me.
I might go with Jot.
However, I think about the first one, and the first one had mooks out the ass. It was the spider bitch, the plant thing.
Yeah.
Like,
The Darkness, which is literally all mooks.
yeah, like, who knows what the fuck this guy is gonna be like? Beyond me.
Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then I will be prepared.
Yeah. We shall see how we do.
Okay. Reset.
Reset.
I cradle and tend to the fragile answers, yet ever intrudes the stray thought. You, stray no longer, illest omen, let me look upon you that I may tear you from my attention fully. Horizon.
The hell did it say that?
There was a scroll.
Oh.
You didn't get the scroll from Horizon?
Nope.
All the bosses have a little scroll letting you
Oh.
know about their feelings towards you.
He just wants to erase us because he's a shithead.
He wants to erase us because he's like, whatever, he's expanding his dreams or
Final chapter shall be replaced, joining infinite tests. Wave upon wave will crash. That sounds like a lot of enemies. There's some fucking lore here.
Yeah, he's the final boss. Most powerful of the Torn Lords.
Okay.
These are actually tough choices. There's two things in here I really want.
Yeah. Stone Skin and Brawler and underscore. I'm gonna go with underscore. I think that's okay.
Want that enabled?
I need survivability stuff. This is damage stuff, which I don't mind.
That's probably better.
No, these are all bad. Give me better shit.
I'm
Don't need the good
hesitant
stuff.
to take those.
No.
That could be so good depending. I just have no context. This is like one of the best abilities for Eclipse, but I don't know if there's gonna be a bunch of mooks. I think I'll take it just in case. That could be insane or it could be nothing. It's gonna depend. It could actually be actively detrimental if it's a whole lot of single target things, but we'll see.
Did murder get nerfed?
Oh, it did, yeah. Yeah, it nerfed. I saw that in the patch notes. They
Each
nerfed
bird
it to
does
like
negative
minus
35% damage. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's a big nerf. They said that it was too strong.
Damn it. Okay. Did they buff shit?
They buffed a couple things. They didn't change many skills in general. There's only like 10 changes that got made.
Okay.
Murder was one of them. But
Oh,
okay, some weird zombie boy.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta. Okay. Chronomalus, the darkest hour. Okay, so make the fight take longer. Sandstorm protects scribes from reversion pool damage. I'm
gonna go with singular focus. I don't care if it takes longer.
It's probably the safest one. All that would be is it's gonna make it take longer. Which is annoying, but...
Oh. Damn, what the fuck is happening? Jesus Christ, dude.
He summons a whole lot of fucking AoEs. Okay, I'm in Sands. How does that help me? It's supposed to protect me.
Okay. Probably gonna dash that. Ow. Stop hitting me. Stop it.
A lot of fucking projectiles. Oh boy.
Well, he's surely dying. Slowly. He doesn't do much damage. He's doing a little bit more now. Ow, ow, ow.
Each individual projectile isn't that much, but there are so fucking many of them.
Yeah.
Clearly there's something to these sands at time. He likes to stand right on top of them. Like, he'll run over to them and stand right on top of them.
He's gonna do the whole battlefield, dude? Can I fucking breathe, please?
Pretty much, yeah. He pretty much hits the whole battlefield out here. Let me hit these sands at time. I don't know what it does. It clearly does something, because, like, it depletes when I'm near it.
But you have your res. Oh my god, stop! The fuck is hitting me? Time pool.
What's hitting you? Everything. What are you talking about? What's hitting you? Do you not see the 100 projectiles?
Fucker really doesn't want you to stand still.
Oh,
Where
no.
the hell do you go? Okay.
Nowhere. You die. Welcome.
When he's in rage, you can lure him into the hourglass to stun him. Okay.
Okay, so you really don't want him absorbing hourglass sand.
How prevent this?
Well, suck them up yourself.
What if I just do this? Will he die?
Alright, just go ahead and fire mortars at them. Okay. So I didn't read everything, but I understand enough now that I think I at least know why there was so many fucking projectiles.
Don't.
And I think I can somewhat mitigate that, hopefully.
Okay. Ow. Come on, prickhead. Calm it down.
Alright. Pick up sand.
He just picked up sand too. Is that good?
We don't want him picking up sand.
Ow.
It's very bad if he picks up sand. That's my sand. It's actually very annoying to do.
Jesus.
But... Okay. Got rid of all his hourglasses.
Okay.
And that's kind of the loop you want to do is you want to stand in sand to get these sand stacks, and then wherever you see these hourglasses, once you have sand stacks, you have to run through them
Oh.
to get rid of them. And if he ever grabs sand, which he'll try to do, he'll summon more of these hourglasses.
Gotcha.
And all these hourglasses are the things that are pelting us with projectiles.
Gotcha.
So
This
last
is a
time
very
we probably
active
just...
boss fight. Okay.
Yeah, i.e. it's not a great matchup for Orange, but, you know.
That's okay. I don't expect, like, every single one to be a great matchup for Orange. That's not how it really works.
It's very similar to, like, the spider bitch. You just need to be constantly dealing with her the bullshit that they're summoning.
Knock it off. Get melted. Yeah, much more manageable when there's not 1,000 hourglasses, huh? I like how he spits out sand, and he's like, ooh, mine.
No, that's my sand. That's my sand pile. You ain't taking my sand pile, you fucker. Mine. You actually don't want to be on the sand pile he's harvesting, though, because, oddly, it hurts like a motherfucker to be there.
Ow.
He does not want you stealing his sand.
Dead.
I don't have sand. No, I
Had
need
some
sand.
Thought I had sand.
You died, so you don't have sand anymore.
Hmm.
Just gotta deplete those. Sand.
Alright, that's enough projectiles from you. Stop. Oh my god, your AoE is fucking massive, mate. Yo, look at the size of that AoE.
Still very comparatively entirely acceptable,
Look how
given...
fucking big that hourglass is. Jesus Christ.
You probably need 2 stacks of sand to kill that one, but we don't have any sand right now. Okay, this actually might be a new attack. He's, like, hanging out on that hourglass. He might be doing something. I don't know about this one. Yeah, there's something else. There's something crazy going on. Okay. Looks like we have a new phase. And I don't know how this one works, so...
Stop.
How do I get sand? He's iced over the sand, so I can't grab it.
Dead.
I can't fucking res you. He's standing right on top of you. I'll try, but... Jesus. my big problem right now is I need...
What's with these crystals?
Well,
Fuck?
I don't know. There's sand in them, so eventually we're going to need access to that sand, I think. But I don't know how to get rid of the crystals. So... He's not summoning hourglasses right now, so, like, I'm not sure... This is like his phase 2, and I'm not really understanding the gimmick of his phase 2 beyond just he does a gigantic AoE every now and then that's really powerful.
He's literally chasing me with an AoE. Go away now. Stop chasing me.
Yeah, when he's chasing, it's fucking impossible. Like, how am I supposed to res you when he's on top of me?
Alright.
Killed by fixation. Alright, I'll read more. Let's find out what the second phase is about. Unleashes its rage, expending bursts of energy and shattering holes into the hourglass, causing sands to continue spilling out. Shards of glass will continually fall from the ceiling, including 3 massive chunks. Surrounded by the sands of the hourglass that players can run through to gain a burst speed and immunity to the reversion hourglass. So you don't have to break the glass. That's not ice, that's glass. You don't have to break it. Just touch the sand next to the glass, and that'll give you something.
Okay.
Chronomulus's rage draws in the sands and scribes alike as he chases the scribes, dealing heavy damage to everything caught in his grasp. He expels the sands of the reversion hourglass throughout the arena. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really appear like in that phase there's a lot you can do. Step into the sand every now and then, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really list a way to get him out of that chasey mode, so... Sand. Sand. That was my sand. Yeah, try to fucking get my sand. How dare you. Eat the sand before he can get to it. My sand! Shit hurts when he does eventually get there.
Oh, fuck off, my sand.
He always goes right for the sand pile that I'm nearest.
I've noticed. Oh no, there's the other one. No, you cheater. None of us could have reached that.
It's fine if he gets sand every now and then, as long as we keep up with sand as well. But we need to break every last hourglass he summons with his sand.
Yeah.
Sand. My sand. You don't get sand. It's all for me. shouldn't be breaking an
Phase 2.
hourglass yet. I don't know. That's weird. He did that early. He's supposed to do that at 50% HP. Not quite there yet, but whatever. Close enough, I guess.
You just step on the sand. That's it.
So it's my understanding if you pass through the sand, you get a brief burst of speed and immunity to the reversion hourglass, whatever that is.
Oh, you can actually see it.
It's
You
that
can
big
see
one.
it. It's that one where the guy looks like he's on fire.
So you need to quickly step on it. You shouldn't... I don't think you should loiter on it unless it instantly refills the buff once it runs out.
It kind of does, yeah.
It kind of does. There's like a brief second it's down, but...
Is there any downside to being on it?
You're not moving, I guess. Of note.
I guess that's true. But I mean, if it's like literally right next to my thing, then, you know, ow, 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 ow. Okay, that's fair enough, fair enough. Sorry, okay.
You're not immune to that, I should say. That attack
Fucker.
you're not immune to. So I guess that's your reason not to loiter. Eventually he'll chase after you. He'll be like, no, get off the sand. But you want to have that buff because it makes you immune to, like, I think a lot of the other shit. I don't know actually what the reversion
It
hourglass
does seem to lower the amount of damage I take. It goes from 17 to 14 in some cases. Some of the hits do 21. Otherwise, they do like.
It's supposed to be making us immune to whatever the reversion hourglass is doing, but I don't know.
Probably just whatever those hourglasses there are doing, like big ones.
Yeah, I just don't know what the big ones are actually doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, Jesus. Stop, stop, stop!
He's chasing me, luckily enough, and I'm...
It happens to be chasing me as a result.
I think he's just a little bit slower than I am, because I have Ostrich Rider. Oh, he changed targets to you there.
I absolutely am not faster than him. That's making this way harder. Oh, Jesus.
I just don't think that there's any chance to res you in this phase. You cannot die.
You can res me now.
Oh, there you go. Eventually he gets tired. Eventually. It takes an incredible amount of time.
Fuck off, Carbombolus. You bitch. I wish Atlas auto-aimed. Make my life a lot easier.
Atlas does auto-aim. What are you saying you wish it does?
Well, it does, yeah, but not for, like, its super. Stop. Stop.
Ah.
Stop. Stop! It's not fair! I can't run away from you! Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do if I'm not faster than him? Hello?
I mean, I'm only sometimes faster than him, is the problem. He'll, like, randomly gain bursts of speed that lets him catch up to you. I don't know.
What a bitch. Like, what's your dash? I have M dash right now. M dash is
I have Ghost. I have Ghost Right. I intentionally choose Ghost Right in these because I find it's just better.
M dash gives me 2, which is what I prefer about it.
Having 2 is nice, but it doesn't get you the distance you need. The AoEs are too goddamn big in these fights.
It's like I dodged one AoE, then I just get hit by the next one, though, you know?
Well, that's the upside of Ghost Right. You go far enough that you get out of the first AoE and the second AoE, and are immune to the third one.
That's some wishful thinking in my experience, but...
Wishful thinking? I'm proof of it. I haven't gone down to the point where you've rezzed me. Once.
No. I mean, but you also have Ostrich Rider. You're faster than the fucking guy.
Yeah, but that also means my dash has a 9-second cooldown.
Yeah. No. Piss off. This is my sand. Fuck you.
If you want to know what my hard choice was earlier, I had to choose between Ostrich Rider and Ooh Piece of Candy, and I was like, I have to take survivability here.
I wouldn't have had the
Jesus
strength, I think.
Christ. Rezzing is hard in this fight. Ay, ay, ay. This is pretty much the only time I actually take damage is when I am rezzing. Ay, ay. Boop, boop, boom, da, 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 da.
Got so many hourglasses there. Nice. Seems like instead of getting a shit ton of sand, you get like an amount of timer with sand. You know?
No, it does give you multiple stacks of sand. If you look at like the stacks on it.
Yeah. It gives you multiple stacks, but that's like how long they last. So like you get about 10 stacks and it lasts. And it doesn't actually take sand stacks.
Well,
you don't
it does
drop
take
when you
sand
hit.
stacks.
No, you don't.
When you touch an hourglass, it does take one from you.
It literally just didn't take one when I took that hourglass.
They've been taking them from me, so
like they go away like on it. They decay.
They do go away on a timer, but they also go away when you touch an hourglass. I have been watching it the whole time, and maybe it's different for you, but for me, it takes it both with time and when I touch an hourglass.
Nope. It doesn't work that way for me.
Well, that's nice for you. It means you get to destroy more hourglasses than I do.
I don't know why it would work that way for me and not for you. I guess it's just
I promise that
sexism.
I'm pretty sure it's a glitch if that's happening for you. But hey, that's nice, I guess. The reason why they have a timer for diminishing is so that, like, it goes away. You can't just hoard them.
I guess you're supposed to keep stepping on the sand, and that gives you enough speed to outrun.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, the sand makes you really fast.
It does. Off.
So the good news is, though, I think we chose the right affix. I couldn't care less how little damage we deal to him when he's doing this. Him fixating is when he's doing that mad dash sprint after you. How much damage do you think I could possibly do in that phase anyway?
Yeah, I'm learning that that's when you just fucking run. It's also not even like minus 50, it's up to negative 50.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It depends on how long he has been fixating for. The problem is, near as I can tell, there is no way to get him out of fixating. So, you just have to run. He's on you. That's... Oh, nope, he switched to me just then. That's actually for the
Yeah, it's
better.
really you just
He's
stay on the sand. Alright, that's fair enough.
Just move through the sand. That keeps you ahead of him. He got tired again. Good, good. The whole fight is just keep moving a lot.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Orange, but, you know, Orange still does okay with that. It's not like it's not allowed to keep moving. It's just suboptimal for Orange. Oh boy, he's fixated. Yep. He's still fixated.
I know he's still fixating. And he's gonna be fixating for a while still. There you go, I got tired. I've noticed that he runs for longer and longer, depending on how low his health is. So. Now whenever he starts sprinting, he sprints for like a while.
Doing good damage though. Almost down. When he teleports back to the middle, that's when he does start fixating. No, he got tired immediately. Fuck.
I don't know why he got tired immediately there. I don't know if we did something to him, but...
And get deleted.
Simple enough. See, that fight is actually, like, fine. The only reason why I was...
giving us 25 gildings and 100 quill marks.
Well, yeah, they said you should be totally maxed. In fact, you have to be maxed out, basically, to even do this.
Why even bother?
Ay, ay, ay.
Gain 50% speed, but your M dash cooldown increases by 4 seconds. Oh,
that's what I have. Ostrich Rider. Yeah, it's called Quick Wit, but it's good.
Heal of a Deal, though, is also really fucking good. You know? I'll take Quick Wit. I have 2 dashes, so that's fine. Time dial.
I find Quick Wit to be very helpful because it lets you get out of some AoEs, not all, but some of them, without a dash.
Yeah.
But the problem with like M dash, I used M dash in one of these raids once, and I was like, I just don't feel like that's enough. The distance covered doesn't help at all for me. I feel like if I use it, I have to double dash, and at that point, why am I not using Ghost Right?
Let's see what we got. Play alongside this harmony.
Okay. Let's find out how to... Oh, just gotta hit all the bells, bro? I don't know. Symbols of inspiration.
Ring the cracked bell?
An unexpected what? That the notes he struck could ring forever. No, these bells still hold answers. Prism's final word is no quest or beacon. It is a riddle.
Oh, hell yeah. So within my bunker, you get 40 varnish, eventually, and 5 health per second. That's a good one. That'll work. That'll do nice.
I ended up being content enough with the heal 1 HP to you and nearby scribes every second. That'll
also help a bunch. Oop, down I go. This is not like Risk of Rain. Ah, fuck. You jump down? Yes, you can. Well, oh, fuck you.
That's out of range.
Let's see what we do. Those thumb holes are really cute for like the arm warmers. They do cut into your thumb after a while, so sometimes I'm just like, alright, I'm done with that. Especially when you're eating or you're washing your hand, you can't have it. Oh boy. Oh, what the fuck is this? Perplexicon.
Sealed icon. Prison shards will be more numerous and widespread. That sounds terrifying. An additional 2 shells can be archived at once. No idea. Self-sanitization will last for an additional 15 seconds. I don't know.
We've decided to keep you here for another 15 seconds.
Fuck, I don't know. Crumbling parchment? It sounds like it comes from the sky. Only 2? I have no fucking clue what any of these mean. Why do they give me this? I mean, this bullshit.
To be clear, I know exactly what the left one does, presumably. It presumably makes you get a shit ton of, like, projectiles or something.
Yeah.
Which I'm
assuming that's like
probably
a weak,
not
constant projectile.
The other 2, literally, if I don't know the mechanic of the fight, I couldn't tell you what those other 2 do. I don't fucking know. That's as good a guess as any. Until you lose the fight once, you don't even get to know what any of it does.
Well, he's not taking damage. Okay.
A key warden appears, apparently. It keeps taking out the ground from underneath me, which is not ideal. I can pick up these things. Okay, no, actually, this doesn't appear to be projectiles. I think that first one is actually, it puts more of these little pickups you have to pick up before you can damage the key warden, who then you have to defeat before you can damage the boss, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. The key warden is exposed. Good. We picked up the keys.
Do I attack the boss or do I attack the key warden? Who the fuck is the key warden?
Key warden, right now.
Yeah, who?
Stop launching me off a cliff, you fucker.
I'm pretty safe here. I have 6 keys, apparently. Where do I put the keys? Here?
Insert the key. I will insert the key. Okay. That did some damage, I guess.
Where else do I insert keys? There?
Well, you can insert a key only when you defeat a key warden. I don't know why I'm collecting a bunch of keys. I need another key. A key warden has appeared. Okay, awesome. I need to, I guess, pick up more keys, and I think just the amount of keys you have decides whether or not the key warden can be touched.
I have, okay, I have 1 key. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense then. You need to get your key stacks to 0, actually, and then he'll become vulnerable then. Because I started at 8 and now I'm at 5, despite picking 7.
Oh. Wait, no, mine are increasing.
Yours are increasing. Okay. I don't know that. We'll have to kind of play it by ear here. Okay, he's exposed again. I got 8. I guess you need 8 keys to get him. I don't know. And it reset my keys at some point, and I didn't notice. Okay, and then I need to insert the keys. The key. Singular, actually.
Did I do it? Okay.
Yeah, and that'll do some damage to him again.
Alright, sit still for a bit. Heal back up.
The key warden, so we need to pick up keys again. Look, I'm not sure if the key stacks actually mean anything. I think you just have to pick up every key. Is how.
Feel free to sit inside my thing, by the way. He unfortunately does keep booting them out of existence.
Currently doesn't exist.
Yeah, he keeps doing that. Alright, where you at? Here, it's right next to the key warden. Oh, wait, no, there it is. See, just follow the laser beam.
I'm right next to it and it's not healing me. So, it's because wherever you placed it, you placed it below where it actually is. If that, I don't know how exactly to explain it. You can't actually interact with it right now. Because the AoE is below the platform.
Cool.
Because he moved the platform.
That's annoying. It works for me here.
It's not working.
Yeah, you're fully healed anyway, so you're fine.
Yeah,
no, now
slow and agonizing.
Fuckhead. I mean, this is a really stupid boss, but it's not hard, I guess. Not yet, anyway. Yet. But I mean, we're
still don't know
already
what
halfway
archiving
done.
books means. Unlock the sealed archive. Okay. Hit key. Open key. Next key. Open key. Every time I do one of the keys, it hurts him, so that's good.
Seems like it got easier.
So, did the option we choose just make it so we have to do 2 more of those? That was an easy fight. I don't know what any of that was. It wasn't hard.
It was thematically cool, I guess. I don't know if I know.
I think the easiest of the 3 probably is actually picking up more of the key pieces when those appear, because that seemed really easy, but whatever. Yeah. None of that was that bad, I guess.
Alamo, let's go.
Alamo is...
Wait, did that get nerfed?
Really fucking good.
Max plus 50 barrier. That got nerfed, didn't it?
It probably got nerfed, yeah, I don't know.
Unbelievable.
You know, Rosa, I do have the option to choose the Beast Within. I might lose control at any moment.
Which is never, apparently.
Which is never. The moment is never.
Who the fuck knows when that means? I'm still taking Alma, by the way. Alright.
I'm gonna take that, I guess, but... Alright, before we descend into the next fight, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again.
Okay.
Bladder the size of
so
pea.
far.
Okay. We may get going and attempt the... Sun? I don't know what that is. You might not be here at the moment.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay. Oh, no, it's 3 suns. The brainstorm. Weathering the plot.
This is turning remarkably into, whatchamacallit.
Well, these are all very simple. I have a pretty clear idea what all of these do, and I don't know which is the worst.
I want them to burst additional time. That would be more damage. The lance is moving faster.
I think
25%.
I think the dark
so
side
bad.
is the least painful of these ones.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
That's gotta be the least painful, right? It's only 25%, and it's... Because, like, Storm's Light you're gonna get hit more, and Thunderous Echo, if both hit, you probably take a ton more damage.
Yeah.
Darkside doesn't increase the damage or drastically increase the likelihood you get hit, I don't think.
Yeah, it's 25%. That's fine. It was 200%, like 100% faster. I'd be like, maybe.
Okay, we still don't know. We probably can't attack the crystal in the middle, so we still have to figure out what the hell... Oh, this is Eclipse, by the way. Oh, man. No. Last time we had to deal with Atlas, your element. Now we have to deal with mine.
Ow! Holy shit, they hurt.
Okay, I don't know how to align them. This hasn't been made clear to me yet.
Telescope? No.
The telescopes seemed like the option, but I haven't been able to interact with them. So...
Hit them? No. I hope the final boss is like normal. like you just fight him. It's all this gimmick shit. I understand that's the point.
This is all like a... Well, this is the mind one, right? So, like, the whole idea is it's puzzles. But...
I picked up something. What did I just pick up? Wind? I picked up wind? How the fuck do I use wind? You
I
take
don't know.
the wind. Oh, I moved the planets with the wind. So, fuck, I don't know. Move.
But where do they need to be aligned to? And
I don't
why...
fucking know.
They kind of look like they're in their correct places right now, if I'm honest.
I have more wind. Oh, there's three of them. We have to move all three. So
No,
you have
I
to
know
move
there are
whichever
3
one they're looking at.
planets.
So I'll try that. Move.
But where do they go? How do I know which... I know that you're supposed
Whichever
to...
one it points
I don't
at?
have wind.
You
I don't
use
have
that-
wind, so I can't
You have
do
to
it,
kill the
but-
splices, and when you kill the splices, you get wind.
Pick up wind. Okay, wind has been acquired. So...
I think the lances, by the way, are the giant laser beams.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
So
It
them
means they
moving
chase you
25% faster. I mean, they already hurt. So.
I'm just trying to figure out where they go. Move the planet. Okay, you can move it that way or you can move it that way. But why would I want to move it?
It's whichever one you're pointing at, I think.
No, I know, but I want to know where I want to move them to. I have to align them, but where?
No.
I know how to move them. I don't know where to move them.
Yeah. Probably in line with each other. You want the planets to align, I'm assuming? It says align the planets, so...
I don't know. We'll try that.
Align the planets.
Kind of aligns it. Right?
Fuck.
They're near each other. Is that good? They're near each other. Is that good? They're kind of close to each other. Is that... Yeah.
The Eye of the Storm
okay.
is revealed. Oh, then you shoot the Eye of the Storm. Okay.
Okay. You just need them to be near each other. That's all that it is.
Yeah.
Get all 3 of them in the same place. Wow, this guy takes tons of damage. That's
You
good.
probably have to do it twice. There's no way we're going to be able to
Yeah.
kill him in one go. No. No, maybe
Yeah,
three
3
times.
times, maybe. Eesh.
Okay.
Okay, not the worst, but it might get harder on us.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm able to survive impeccably well inside of my sphere, but it doesn't give me the wind. So I'm just like sort of shooting long distance bolts. There's some wind.
Okay, I have wind.
Oh, here we go. Here's a splice inside my barrier. Welcome, fuckhead.
Move you there. Okay, we'll just have them coalesce over at the red one for right now. That's fine.
Coalesce with the red one. All right, so I
send
need to move.
send
Where's
it
the
that
green
way.
one? They're pretty close.
It's just that way.
Oh my god.
Did you send it?
I did not send it. Which one? There's some wind right
You
there.
need to use this telescope. The one right
Cannot
there.
fucking see.
I'm dead.
Where are you at?
Not far.
Give me the hell back inside my Alamo. I have some wind, and there's some wind right there, in case we need a second one. Here's the third one. Oh my god. Game.
We don't need more wind. We need to move this last planet. Just res me and I'll do it.
Oh, the green one? Okay. Yeah.
Just move the green one to the other 2. I've already got the other 2 in position. You've had wind for so long, I don't know why you haven't moved it.
Let me try the coordinate.
There was no need. It's fine, I already moved it.
Alright.
I just repeatedly was telling you, move it that direction. Hit this telescope. Hit this
There's
telescope.
so many, I don't know
You're
which
just
one it
ignoring
is, you know? I don't know which one you meant.
I'm standing right next to the telescope that I want you to hit, and you're like, oh, you know?
You should have said the one next to your atlas, and I would have been like, oh, okay, that one. Okay. Not hit that telescope. I don't know which one
I'm
that is.
standing next to it. I'm literally this one, the one I'm next to.
I don't know which one you meant.
Alright. Wind.
More wind. Alright, where's the green one?
The green one is right above you. It's always going to be right above you.
Yeah. So what correlates to that one? A telescope pointing at it, or the one near it?
The telescopes have arrows that tell you where it's going to send it.
Do they? Wait,
They do.
okay.
So where did you send that one to? You sent it to red, I think?
Yeah.
Send the blue one to... and that'll be good.
Alright. That's our GG.
Okay. Easy, like really easy, actually, this guy
Yeah.
was. I could have done that fight in, like, fucking 1 minute. Like, that was not hard.
No, that was fairly easy. First one was like
also
actually a
deals.
challenge to figure it out, you know?
Well, that one was hardly even a puzzle. It was move them to the same place.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I think Albatross also got nerfed. Wasn't it for 1 second? Why is it 0.5 seconds now? For the brute.
Wow.
Oh well. So strong.
It's okay. Could help. I think that's the next best option. But... I think that was the last fight that wasn't the final guy.
Mm-hmm.
We have like another vignette here, but...
Traverse the vessel. Oh, the ship of
I
Theseus.
did it. Nothing. Still nothing. This vessel carries questions through the storm's eye and secured secrets to the edge of epiphany, yet fails. Built and rebuilt, worded and reworded, ever delivering me to desperation. Desperation. Horizon. Choice. Traverse the vessel. How? Oh, I could steer starboard or steer port.
I have no
If I
fucking.
steer port, it gives me a feather, and it gives me...
Oh, there's an anchor.
Your
Wait,
starboard, it
hold
gives
up.
me...
Collect reward. Ship wheel unlocked. Oh, okay.
So basically, you're choosing, if you steer to port, you get a movement ability. If you steer to starboard, you get like a mana-related ability, it looks like, based on the icons.
Okay.
It's hard for me to exactly define what a finger-pointing purple energy is, but I don't know. Maybe that's mana-related? Or maybe it's attack-based, I don't know.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
The feather is clearly movement.
You don't have good movement, so we should probably go to the other
I think my movement's actually fine, so I'm gonna take this one personally. Just gonna play it safe with that one, and that's.
Oh yeah, I also have to pick. So starboard's mana ability. Yeah.
It is based on what I saw. It was like just more so like a damage ability. But
Look at that M dash. Nope. Fuck.
that M dash looks like it's not helpful.
God damn it.
And off we go.
All right. Here
It's
it is.
time for this guy.
True final boss.
desperation, the truth beyond Prism's inspiration. Here in the depths of darkness, no new light rekindled. No more failures, no more questions. Begone, curiosity, I release you. Behold, Morartium, the cradle of desperation. Moratorium, the cradle of desperation.
Yep.
I don't know grammar words.
Okay. Sick arena, dude.
Neat. It's actually a kind of small arena compared to the other two.
Oh, that
Those
concocts.
Lances and concocts 30% off. Well, he's gonna concoct no matter what. Man, he's just me. I love the one in the middle. 10. He always rolls 10 or more on clatter.
I don't want to be hit
I
with
have
a
to-
20 clatter.
I wouldn't want to get hit with a 20 clatter, but also, like, Slithy makes it harder to dodge, and Uffish Thoughts gives you, like, is going to be way more projectiles, which means you're going to get hit more often. Technically, if you don't get hit by the clatters, Manxome doesn't do anything. But I don't know.
But if you get hit by a 100% larger concoct, it does the same damage as getting hit by a regular concoct, and he throws 30% more of those. That one.
I guess it's just a matter of, like, what do you consider to be more of a problem? Getting hit or taking a lot of damage if you get hit?
A lot of damage. Alamo's fine. It protects me pretty damn well. This is
For what
always
it's
where
worth, the
orange
only-
shines the most, is in the final phase.
I think that the only one I wouldn't want is Uffish Thoughts. I just don't want him doing more shit.
We could do with Lucky.
I don't think Lucky's that bad, and I think Slithy is gonna get you hit, but I don't. Theoretically, his concocts don't do as much damage. I don't know. We'll try that he's lucky. I don't know.
Alright, good start in his health.
Pick these up, probably. No? Damage them? Damage them. He's got some guys back
Yes,
here.
yeah.
I don't know if they're keeping him alive. But
What the fuck? 413 damage from the plasma.
plasma orb. Okay, so that's just his mechanic. We didn't destroy the things in the back quick enough. That's what those were. That's one of those things in the back. As soon as they appear, we need to kill them. That's what that is. I think.
Let's see. Drop your clatter pools in smart locations to avoid dice.
Okay, so his clatter doesn't work like our clatter.
His hardmode variant is less than half as powerful as what we just picked. Okay.
So for now, what I would say is Attack him. If the orbs appear, destroy those. If you get hit with the clatter, you'll know because a number will appear above your head. Make sure you are off in the corner somewhere before that resolves. It resolves 5 seconds after the number appears above your head.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. There you go back.
I didn't read everything in there. I don't want to ruin all the mystery.
Just know to aim for that one thing.
Yeah. So
I see the
kill
clatters
these.
now. Oh, those are annoying.
Those break really fast.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, game.
I'm not totally sure if I have enough damage to kill those before they pop.
Wasn't expecting him to have a one-shot attack. That's kind of cool.
The thing that's fucky about... Okay, I'm about to clatter. Oh, I'm fucking clattering. Oh, I'm clattering. The clatter pool can stay over there.
All right.
What the fuck, dude?
That was
Why
the
does it
third one.
explode so fast?
Don't let all of them explode at once. I think the problem is more letting one of them explode. Because it insta-kills you.
It does 700 damage. What are
Maybe
they
it does
talking? Don't let them
430. Oh, yeah.
explode. You have, like, defense or something. I don't.
Yeah. Insane how my defense doesn't matter, though. Like, I can use my Q if you want. Like, is there something else we have to do here? Okay.
Alright, I did manage to live that one somehow.
Why did it kill me, though?
I was farther away from the one that you didn't break. As near as
okay.
I can tell. So there's a range limit on them. If I was on the other end of the arena when yours didn't, like, you didn't kill yours in time, so, like, I guess that was fine.
I guess I was over there killing the other one. Because I killed one. And I
I killed
on the
2
third.
of them.
There's 3 that spawn, right?
Oh, okay. You must have killed the middle one first, and then worked to the right.
I worked on the right one.
The one on the right's the one that actually exploded. Died. Yeah. Okay, I just don't get this attack. Like,
What's not to get?
why do they? If they explode too fast, then like, let me read about this attack. Quick. Something lands it can be damaged by squibs exploding when destroyed. There's 1 damage that applies a linger charge, which increases damage taken from chromatic explosion by 1000% per stack. There is a chance self-immolate and can be damaged by squibs, exploding only when they are destroyed. So maybe we shouldn't be attacking them? It does 1 damage and applies a linger charge.
Okay.
So, you leave them there, I think.
Okay. Alright. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Just don't hit him with anything. No, don't hit the bombs. Kind of a weird attack.
I don't really know, like, why, like, mechanically, we have.
You hit him.
I mean, they eventually explode on their own. But...
No, that killed me.
I lived that, so...
Maybe because my Atlas attacked them?
Oh, we have a really bad setup for this, I'll tell you that. This guy might be the one example where having minions might be bad, because they're randomly attacking the fucking orbs. So something that's like... Did these quadruples ever disappear, by the way? This is actually like, obnoxious if this are just here. So, I do think you want to attack them a little, but only so much as to get them desynced from each other, so they explode separate from one another. God damn, dude, that's a pile of clatters on top of each other there. Yeah, you know why you died to the clatter? You have 4 of them right on top of each. Well, there's 2 of them, but still.
God. Can you get rid of them?
I don't know what to do about them. They're just kind of there. Okay. So you want to, like, pop that, right? And then like, oh, I'm dead. Yep.
Interesting. Yo, you guys, you're gonna want to be high level for this one.
So, my understanding of the chromatic orbs is actually fine, I think, at this point. You do damage them. But you damage them only a little bit. You want to desync their explosions so they don't explode at the same time.
Okay.
Now, surely we were doing that the first time, though, so that's why I'm a little confused. Like, before, when we were killing them, one at a time, surely... I just don't understand what's different now.
The difference is we understand it, so it stopped working.
I guess don't be close to them, that's something.
Yeah. That's also part of it. That's kind of been my strategy for it. Here's one thing I'll say about him. He takes a lot of damage.
Takes enough damage, yeah.
He's not a sponge. He doesn't have varnish.
But he's not taking like so much damage. He takes like as much as the first boss did.
Yeah.
He's not the second boss. The second boss never fucking died. That was his problem. But ow.
The problem is if 2 of them explode, I think the next hit of the chromatic explosion does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, so how it works is this. They need to explode desynced with each other with a long enough time between when they explode. So when you get hit by it, you'll see a little purple debuff appears on the bottom corner of your screen. If you get hit by another explosion while you have that debuff, you die.
Fucked up.
So, what you have to do is you have to destroy one, and then wait, and then destroy the second one, and then wait, and then the third one. Or just let the third one destroy itself, because it will do that eventually.
Gotcha. Alright.
So one, wait for that debuff to go away.
And get the debuff that time. Okay. Also didn't get it there.
Oop.
There we go.
Well, I died because we were on different ones, but that's fine.
Please stop with all the clatter.
I think the clatter one is actually quite bad.
I think all 3 of them were bad.
Okay, one down. Are we doing right or left first after this?
Right.
Okay. And be as far away from that one as I can. Nope. Got me anyway.
And died.
Dang.
7 damage from a clatter.
It actually only did 70 damage, but I didn't have a shield, so I died anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always the hardest part, but it's... Oh, this 18 needs to go to bumfuck Idaho. I don't want this anywhere near us. You can stay in that corner. If I get a 20, I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but... Ow.
Feel free to stick in my ammo for a little bit. I have a
Every time I
19.
do
How
that,
do I
I-
place it? Nope.
Well, you've already placed it right inside your Alamo, so that's gonna be very bad for you.
19's a 5.
How it works is,
brother.
as soon as the 19 appears above your head, get moving where you want it to go. It'll place automatically 5 seconds later.
How obnoxious.
That's the problem that you keep running into while you keep, like, getting fucked up by clatters. You keep
Yeah.
putting them inside your
Yeah.
Alamo.
Let's just go middle, right, left every time.
Do that. That's weird for me, because in my mind, I just immediately think middle, left, right. I don't know why I think that, but...
Is that the majority of the Ocarina of Time thing?
23 is number 1. No, 23 is number 1 is actually how you're doing it.
Alright, round 2.
Nice. Stole our mana.
Fighters are still here. Oh
You
my
have to
god.
get your mana back when he does that. He repeatedly steals your mana from you. I read about this part. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to... Okay, just be close to him. Weird attack. Well, it seems like he's done with the spheres. However, now this is way more annoying.
Good. Clatter pool. I wish the clatter pool could go away somehow.
Yeah, the clatter pools are a big fucking issue.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh
I
my
don't even know why
god, oh
he
my
is. There
god.
it is. Oh, you're dead. Did we not get any free reses in this? I didn't really think about that.
No.
I don't really know, because I haven't gone down in a way that, like, you could res me yet. Don't...
Dead.
Mm-hmm.
What a clusterfuck of a boss fight.
Yeah, there's a lot of projectiles all around us, always, 100% of the time.
Oh my god, he does not let you sit in my ammo. What a bitch.
No. I would be giving up on that.
You know, I should, like, reclaim it and place it somewhere else. Why haven't I done doing that?
I don't know. It's... Jesus Christ, your respawn, your revive timer is impossible. You have nothing in there. I have to fill the whole ass circle at this point.
I said reclaim it. No, bitch. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, I got it. It's free.
He's doing something. Alright, he's gonna have his second phase. They all do. He's a beholder.
Okay, that's fine. Still taking a lot of damage.
The orbs are back.
Oh no.
And he took our mana again. He's doing it all.
A couple seconds.
No!
Oh.
Because our the thing was still active. We still had the debuff.
Okay.
Oh, we made it to second phase that time, please.
Alright. Rule 1, place the cladders elsewhere. If that fails, move.
Hey, that's what I've been doing. I've been placing the cladders in the furthest corner every time.
Yeah.
I am not placing them on your
Oh, fuck you. Well, at least it was immediate. It's only 11, but I'd rather be over there.
I always put them up in, like, the corners near the spheres, because I
Yeah.
don't intend to be over there anyway. Okay, let that one pop. And break this one. Wait for it. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, we're fine.
Okay, well, it broke and we didn't know, so it's fine. But
I think,
Technically
like,
bad
in
things
my
happen.
Alamo range, I actually do not get hit by it. 16. No, no thanks. There you go. At least I'm not getting the disgusting. I had a 19 and an 18 in there. Like, are you kidding me? Alright, middle. All the way, Tangent Lord.
wait.
11. Fuck up.
This one.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can res you. Alright, you good.
We'll be done with the orbs for a while here in just a moment. Because
Yeah.
once he reaches 60% health, then he stops doing that one.
He's about to be there. So, I think we're good.
Put this off in the corner. Now he's gonna steal our mana.
That's fine. I literally don't care.
Oh, I don't mind that he does that. It takes literally like a second to get it back. Before he's even done with this attack, where he's doing like his stupid bullshit, like you should have your mana back.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the good news is all the cladders are off in the corner, so that should help a little.
Yeah. That's helping a ton. Ow, fucker. Still hurts. I really wish I had that upgrade that every time you M-dash, you heal 20 health. That shit was so paramount last time. This time I'm going for much more survive your shield mode. That's working okay. Need to be prepared for when he gets like to his last 4 health bars, he switches early. Phase 2. And then we have to do the orbs again, middle, right, left. And notice he did a bunch else different.
I mean, he'll steal your mana again. He'll do all the stuff he does, just all at once.
Yeah. Here he goes. watch out.
Nope, not right just yet. We gotta wait.
Alright, we're good.
Right.
Right. Left.
Wait for it. Now
Okay. Perfect. That's how you do it. Man, you have, like, very little time on that, though. He steals literally all your mana at that time.
Yeah. He always steals all your mana. It's
The first time he did, he only stole my first two. I guess maybe it spawned, like, on top of me.
Yeah, they just probably spawn right on top of you.
That's no biggie. I don't really need a bunch of mana, TBH. Middle.
Check fast.
Wait for a sec. Right. Wait for a sec. And left. Alright, beautiful.
Get my mana back.
Alright, I mean, rinse and repeat, you know? Just don't do that clatter bullshit anymore. In fact, I don't think the clatters are here. They're gone.
The clatters are gone. He's done with the clatters.
Okay. Is there a phase 3, or are we...
Stole my mana again, asshole.
I truly don't care, but alright.
It's annoying because I can't actually cast my right click unless I have 3 mana.
Yeah. What the fuck is happening?
Okay, a new thing. Hooray.
Oh god, look at all the clatters. What are
Just
those?
what I need is a new thing. Is something I need to grab here? Oh yeah, don't let him have these, whatever these are.
Nope.
I don't know what he did there, but we lived it, I guess. Middle.
Orbs, middle. Wait a couple seconds. Right.
Right. Quick.
Okay, wait a couple seconds. That one's very low on health. Alright, we're good. Beautiful.
Get my mana back.
Didn't steal my mana that time. Maybe it's because I didn't re-grab all my mana. It didn't bother stealing it all. I don't re-grab it all. Oh, wait, is he doing the silly attack again? No. Yeah, if this is it, this is easier than boss 2 in my opinion. Up, middle.
Even though he's low, just... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's going to be very bad that I'm dead. Because we're not going to be able to kill him. Probably.
Shit. Come on.
I'm going to burst at the same time.
It's fine.
Okay,
Wait
you lived it.
Alright, yeah.
Probably res me if you can. Or just kill him. Whatever you think is more likely. He's grabbing the moats, though. I don't know what that means.
Nope, nope, nope. Go on.
Okay.
Easier. Easier than,
The second guy was just truly hell to fight, because he took...
You see this? What the hell is this? There's like a thing where if you step on it, you get to create a little light beam. Do you see it over here?
Nah, I don't see anything.
It's like a... Weird.
Nah, there's nothing there.
Critical success. Clatter 17 plus rolls, fire out 4 dice around the impact. Kind of nifty. That makes Clatter a lot
That's
better.
pretty cool, but,
Candle holder
Barrel.
basic. Wow,
Barrel?
thanks.
Okay, it was a random drop. I was like, really? I kill the ultimate fucking boss, I get a fucking barrel?
A random drop. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was definitely not the hardest among them. Once you kind of understand what he's doing, he's not even that bad.
Yeah. I don't know what the devs were talking about, that this is going to be like some super secret hard shit. Like, none of those bosses were that hard. First
No,
one was,
I mean,
again, the second hardest. The planet
Yeah,
was a
I mean-
joke. The fucking key thing was stupid. And that guy
key
was
thing, I don't
hardest, but he wasn't that hard.
I don't even understand what the key thing was supposed to be as a fight.
Yeah. Well, you definitely did more damage than I did. I did not build damage at all, but not by, like, a terrible amount. Total damage was, you know...
3 times the number of revives.
Yeah, well, shush. You only got 5 more kills than me, alright?
There wasn't many things to kill.
My crows did more damage than your early Eclipse.
That's not a shocker. I was mostly single target things, so
Yeah.
one of the first upgrades I took was Quasar, which makes my Eclipse hit 3 things instead of 1 thing, but they forfeit. Oh, that's only range. I thought it forfeited damage. Okay, well that's not a thing. Never mind.
Two deaths on Chronomulus, 8 deaths on that fucker, no deaths on the middle toe. Oh, well, not bad. An hour and 16. That okay. Can't complain about that.
That was good. We did it slower than the devs' expectations. The devs' expectation for raids is 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, they can 30 to 45 minutes my nuts, so...
Now, that expectation, I still
offense,
think,
Debs, you're very sweet.
is intended for 4 players.
Thank you for
I
making
genuinely
this game.
think it's intended for 4 players.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's doable,
Not,
too.
not that it's not doable with 2 players. I just think that, like, the way it's designed makes me think that the bosses are supposed to die a little quicker. Yeah. Some of
I
them.
think that fucker was actually easier with 2 players as opposed to 4. Can you imagine 4 people trying to coordinate shooting the orb? Or placing
That
their
could be
clatter in
annoying.
a correct location?
Well, the clatter is easy to coordinate, just always in that far corner. But
Yeah. But yeah, is there any credits? Is that like a thing I can look
no,
at?
that's it. That's it.
Okie dokie. Is there like credits here? Settings?
Yeah, there's something over here. There's some kind of...
There's the credits. There you go.
marker.
Jonathan
you-
Schenker and Fletcher Armstrong. John Leonard French did the music.
Defeat 3 Torn Lords with green ink. I got a special cape for that.
Looks like it was a pretty small team, but you know what? Pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is
For
a fun game.
defeating... Yeah. For defeating all 3 Torn Lords with green ink, I get these special wings, like the Torn Lord wings.
Oh, cool. I think I did all 3 with
green.
orange, so I get something.
So you
right.
probably have orange wings.
Let me check that from here.
You have to get it from the board first, and
Oh.
then you can redeem it. But... You do get that cape. That cape looks okay for doing it with, for doing all 3. But I think Verse has the coolest cape rather than Starfarer.
Reckoning. Reckoning looks like you're wearing cheese. Why? There's elevation.
Reckoning looks like cheese. Reckoning... I guess it does look like cheese, yeah.
It's the cheese cape. Nice.
But it's like greenish white for some reason for
Yeah,
me.
it's green
Like, if it was
cheese.
yellow.
Here's my orange wings. Yours are like a lot more uniform. Mine are crazy. Mine are like beams.
Yours don't really look like wings. Yours just look like, yeah, just like tentacles or something. I don't know.
I'll take it. Well, now we're gonna have to do like those all over again next time, but with a new color that we like pink. What was the
That's
pink
what the
wing look
devs...
like?
That's what the devs want you to do, is beat all the Torn Lords with all the colors and all of the abilities. And I'm like, I don't have time for that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. We have like one more color. Defeating the Torn Lords that are hard get you cool wings. I like the pink wings.
Yeah, the pink ones are pixelated. Weird.
It's because the finalize how it looks. That makes sense.
Yeah. The red is like muscle, which makes sense. It's like muscle bands.
I think Ideation is my favorite.
Ideation.
Just matches the color. Reminds me of the Tales Symphonia wings. Although I guess Colette's wings would be pink, huh? But those do not look like wings. Those are lines. I mean, hey, next time we'll beat them on hard, too. It doesn't seem like hard is that much harder. They had, like, some things. But, like, one of the changes there was instead of taking 1,000% damage, you take 5,000% damage from the things exploding. Oh, no.
That was one of the changes.
Like, oh, no.
But,
what difference
another...
does that make?
Well, that one doesn't mean anything. I'm saying that's one of the changes. One of the changes doesn't mean anything. I'm talking, like, there were other changes in there that were not quite as nice. Yeah. But,
doesn't sound like their health increases. It's just, like, those changes. Which, you know,
no, all their attacks get way harder, though, to dodge.
That's fine. I can live with that.
Can you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Can you live? Who knows? Could I live? Who knows?
We can't just justify doing it with the colors we already used either.
The colors that are probably the easiest to do it with.
Yeah.
I mean, you could if all you wanted to do was use coloration, or get the wings coloration.
Yeah.
Because that's the reward for beating all three. But Atlas tries so hard. Look at it threading the needle.
What? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Threading the needle between the two spikes. Getting a clean shot. Is it even fucking hitting? It's not doing any damage.
I think you have a revive tracker now. See that thing down there? I don't think you had that before.
That's how many auto revives you have.
Yeah.
Does the game have like play statistics somewhere? I wonder about like statistics across the whole game.
It does.
I don't know if they have that.
You know where they have it?
Where? In the
Over
credits?
Here. No, over here. Here it is. This is the only place I found the codex. I don't know if it exists elsewhere, but there's some game stats.
Game stats.
Almost played for 6 hours. Favorite color, pink.
Yeah.
Only by a little bit. Only by 1 minute over teal. I've played every color at least twice in a major tome, mend.
Yeah, I've, apparently, green only has the amount of time played by 29 seconds. Next up would be red. But also, the only run where we went like really long, where like we went into overtime, like really far, I played red. So that was kind of the reason for that.
Have you played every color at least twice, or no?
Yep, at least twice, yeah. My least played colors are pink and yellow.
Makes sense. For me, actually, my least played color was red. It's just crazy. I didn't even hate red. I just didn't play it that much. I played yellow 4 times. I only played orange 3 times. That's crazy to me.
Turns out that I'm a fucking gamer in this game, because I have 81 revives, but times revived, 0. I've never been revived by you, apparently.
What a crock of shit. Where's that at?
It's just on the overview
I've revived
page.
you 42 times, but you've only revived me twice. So clearly it does track for me, so that just means you only revived me twice. I mean, what the heck?
But I've revived 81 times.
I guess you're just playing it when I'm not around, huh? Alright.
I don't know. Yeah, apparently the times revived is pretty inaccurate, but we can gauge how many times revived has been accurate because of how many times revives have happened.
I think a lot of this is inaccurate, to be honest. I don't know how much of this is like...
I think that part might be. I think I generally go down a little less, but I don't know what the rest of it is, though.
Yeah.
Chapters completed. I mean, some of that seems right. 14 million damage seems probably about correct.
See, I look at this, and the game, like, really wants you to have movement damage. My movement damage is 13,000 compared to, like, my spender and generator damage, which were in the millions. It's like, okay, I'm gonna
My
use
movement damage was only 38,000.
Probably because you actually
which
picked
was low.
Scribio every once in a while.
I picked Scribio a couple times, and I do sometimes take the Chandelier's drop on enemies when you do the whatever the fuck through it goes, right? Yeah. That actually does a shit ton of damage. It is worth taking if there's like not an amazing skill as an alternative.
Yeah. How many kills you have?
11,299. You probably have more than me.
Hey,
You tend to get more kills.
11,710. Nice.
Closer than I thought.
Yeah.
I actually thought you'd be like far past me, not like only like 500. What's your total damage?
18,751,000.
Okay. It's higher than me. I only got 14,300,000.
Crazy.
Whatever. I've had a lot of runs where just it was wet farts in this game.
I think I pretty much figured out run synergy by the end there. I figured out what I liked and ran with it.
I think I also like probably play pretty cautiously a lot of the time as well.
Probably I play pretty aggressively in this game. I like how that varies between us. Like, you play a lot more aggressively in Risk of Rain. I play a lot more aggressively here.
Yeah. It depends on the game. It depends on, like... It's weird because the punishment for death in this game isn't that high, so you think, like, surely you just want to play aggressively. Whereas the punishment for death in Risk of Rain is you lose. Sucks to suck.
So I try to play a lot less aggressively.
But the thing about Risk of Rain is I'm not trying to play aggressively. I'm just playing to get items. In fact, arguably playing non-aggressively in the fact that I just... If I don't have an incentive to kill an enemy, I will ignore enemies and risk a rain. At times, I'll just be like, moving on, walk past it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's been Vellum for now. We'll possibly be back for this in the future. I would be down to do the hard mode in the future, I think, when we redo these. I think I would be down to try out some more of the colors. Ascend. I do not think that is a bad idea.
It's weird because the raids are probably the least interesting part of this game to me. There's something to do, but I find them less fun than the normal gameplay.
I find them less fun, but I'm glad that they're there because I do like them sometimes when they're not stupid. There's like a couple bosses I actually really like. Like that Cromulus boss or whatever his name was. I actually liked him at the end there. Once I figured out how he worked, I'm like, okay, no, I actually jive with this. Not impossible to dodge. There's a strategy here. I didn't mind the final boss too much. I think the orbs are a little dumb, but once you figure out the strategy, not too bad.
Yeah, the orb thing is just weird.
I think
like nothing else he did was really unfair.
Lords are mostly fine. Now that
I just don't like fighting Verse because he takes too fucking long to kill, and the first one, I don't like the lance mechanic because I think the lances should just appear more often than they do. I actually have no problem with the last guy. I don't think that there's any particular thing I can point out in his fight that feels like I'd be like, hey, here's what I would do to this fight to make it a better designed fight.
One thing I would do is I would only make the clatter pools last for like 2 to 3 minutes. Like, could you please not just give us more clatter pools, but they last not infinitely? You know?
Even then, I think that I don't mind because he seems to stop after he's done like 4 or 5 of them. Like he stopped clattering us, everything aside.
Yeah, like what I would prefer is like more clatter pools, but they have a time limit as opposed to infinite timed clatter pools, but only a couple. You know, like a little bit more agency.
I mean, I think it's fundamentally the same as long as you pay attention and place it correctly the first time.
Yeah, but if you mess up once, you're like turbo screwed. You have to like move.
Yeah, I get that. It's actually hard for me to specifically say because the point of Verse, like I want to say it's like, man, Verse is just too tanky and it's like really annoying to fight. But that is the point of the fight, is that he is tanky. I just don't like that. I don't think that's fun.
Yeah. I didn't mind him.
The first guy, I know exactly how I would change him. I would just make him so he fucking drops spears, like...
more often.
Way more often than he does. It is really annoying that he won't drop any spears until there are no safe zones left.
Yeah. I get it's supposed to be thematically cool, like, oh no, I'm running out of space. Oh my god, the dogs came back to help me. But
I think the spears should appear when there's at least one left. Come on now. I'm not saying you need to let me have all 4 of them active at once for most of the fight, but... Ish.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that's been Vellum.
Vellum. We're here.
I was going to give it like a subtitle, but there is no subtitle. I think it's just Vellum.
Vellum. We originally called it Risk of Mage, but it doesn't really end up feeling that much like that.
No. It's kind of... It's in a weird way, it's a little similar mostly to Orcs Must Die in Chain, or Death Trap.
Yeah.
Kind of. Like with that structure. Because they're very short. Deal with waves. Although, like, you know, better. better than Death Trap. Sorry, Death Trap.
You could argue it's like Gunfire, but Gunfire you change
No.
so much more than just your level up perks.
It's not like Gunfire at all. I don't know exactly what Vellum's like. Calling it like Risk of Rain, though, is a disservice to both.
It doesn't
games.
have to. I mean, it doesn't have to be like anything. It can be like Vellum.
Yeah,
That's
like
fine.
Vellum.
but-
I'm like, in some ways, I'm like, it's like Psychonauts with like its story, its structure, with everything it talks about, and how like what things are named.
yeah.
You get that flavor.
Although
from
it's
it. But like that's
although it's much
game
more about
flavor.
grammar than about like the men. Now, granted, I will say a lot of the things in this most recent raid were named word for word identical things
Yeah.
to things that are in Psychonauts.
That's what made me realize. I'm like, oh my god, these are so Psychonauts coded.
There's like a bunch of enemies that are just like straight out. There's like lingering thoughts, regrets, and that one specifically, there was like a bunch of those.
Brainstormium, the Codexion or whatever it was, something like that. I don't remember.
It feels like the game of Vellum takes place in a Psychonauts world of like a writer or something.
Yeah. No, but I quite like this. Fun game.
Fun game.
I hope it reaches its target audience.
It's sold well enough. It's not like sold as good as some games, but it's sold fine.
It's cool for what it
I think
is.
it actually sold better than Death Trap did.
I'm not surprised. Listen, I'm not gonna get into that. Sorry, Death Trap, but
We can't be getting into that right now, but it
Vellum's just a better constructed game.
give them their time. I'm sure in 3 years we'll have a great game.
How long did it take Vellum to
Fine.
make this? And it's just like perfectly fine. Maybe
Yeah,
they
well,
shouldn't
to be fair,
cram an
Vellum-
entire gameplay mechanic.
I will
into
say
a thing that
Vellum
doesn't fit.
was in early access for like a year and a half before we played it, but
Yeah.
it's been in early access for a bit.
true.
I intentionally didn't suggest that we play it until after it was out of early access. Who knows what state it would be in if we played it on initial
There's
release.
probably going to be even more updates by the time we come back next.
Oh yeah, they said they're gonna keep updating the game and adding content.
Cool.
So.
Oh, yeah, they got a roadmap there. Well, too bad I quit it out. Well, I'll keep up with it and follow it, and we'll see what happens.
Yep.